What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we got for you 10 power exercises for volleyball. So we haven't done volleyball stuff in a little bit, so we figured it was time to get some of that out for you. So hopefully you enjoy this. As always, there is a lot of exercises out there that we can do for power. And remember, strength is the foundation of power. So before you guys get all into the power stuff, make sure you have a solid strength foundation, and that's really gonna help that force development. So hopefully you enjoy this. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you subscribe to catch all of them. Hope you enjoy. All right guys, we are starting off with a trap bar speed pull. You all know how much I love this exercise. This one is so great for force production of the lower body, getting that hip extension. So you don't need to go crazy heavy, right? It's all about how fast you can pull. We go square, and then Spencer's gonna show you split stance too in a sec. Oh, right now. So as I've said in the past, when we've done this, you can prop that trap bar up a little higher. You pretty much want it to be in your jump angle. We're just going from the ground because we're a little lazy right now and don't wanna get the blocks. But yeah, all about how fast you can pull up. Have it so that it pushes you up on your toes if you can. That's the goal, to get that fast. All right guys, number two, actually 2 through 4, we're going something with the landmine. So starting off with number 2, we have a landmine split jerk. You know, once again, just like speed pull, I love this one. Super safe, easy to learn. I have a lot of our athletes start off with this one. So you push up on your toes, you load it, jump, split, right? Make sure we go with opposites, just like that. It's great because it's lower body and upper body. So force is produced via the lower body, transferred, and then extended with the upper body. A big thing here, when we're loading it, right, we wanna make sure we're loading it with our hips going back and not our knees over our toes. So it's not here, it's here. It's your typical hinge motion. Typical hinge motion. So yeah, jump up really high, drive it up. Which leads to number 3, still with the landmine, we're going to push press. So here, exact same load, hips go back, then you just drive it straight up. Right here, core stays tight. Anything with the landmine, as I started off with, is really relatively safe. So it's a great option when you're first starting off. Number 4, it's going to be a landmine pull push. So this one's great because it gets some rotation in there, and rotation is very important. That core ability to, you know, aid in rotation, anti-rotation, so we don't over twist. This one's also great because it incorporates a lot of the back. So we're gonna start here. Some people like to start kind of in a half turned position, but essentially we're here, dip, drive, catch, get that rotation element in there. Once again, we're here, load, drive, core stays nice and tight the whole time. Anything with landmine is super great for volleyball because it's great for the shoulders, the rotator cuffs, building that strength. So these are 3 great options. Number 5, we got an explosive barbell RDL. You can also use with dumbbells, and you can also do it with like a kettlebell. So a kettlebell swing or a banded kettlebell swing is really awesome. So we're gonna be here. It's basically a baby RDL, just really fast. So here, down and up, as fast as you can. So what I love about this is it works on putting everything on stretch really fast. So you stretch it fast and then have to contract fast. Very similar to plyometrics in the stretch shortening cycle. So we don't want to go super heavy on this. Honestly, half the time I just go with the bar. I don't even put the 10s on. You really want to watch your back. As you go down, you're putting everything on stretch. And if you're not careful squeezing your core, then you're gonna start to bend. We want hip, right? We wanna hinge through the hips. We don't wanna flex our spine when we do this. Stay nice and straight. Just push your butt back and then drive through as fast as you can. And as you notice, I didn't go crazy far down, right? I'm not reaching here. I'm just going, honestly, above my knees. As soon as I feel that, I reverse it. Very similar to like a jump motion. We load it right here and then we reverse it. Number 6. You know I have to put hang cleans on there. I'm a big fan. I love hang cleans. If you can't do hang cleans, I, in a video, I don't remember which video, talked all about like some alternatives. I love it because it's great for the hip hinge. You can kind of see the theme of this video and of these power exercises. A lot has to do with hip hinge and power derived from the lower body going through, and then your upper body, you know, being included as well. So when it comes to a hang clean, I love it because it's rapid stretch, jump, right? It includes everything. So I'm a big fan of this one. We got rear foot elevated split squat jump. So you load it just like the split squat, but you're gonna go faster and you're gonna jump up. So this one's great, unilateral, big fan of unilateral. You're gonna jump up. This is all about that force production, how fast you can produce force, how much you can produce. Since it's unilateral too, that's really great because we can build up on each leg. Whoa. Build up on each leg, and then obviously you'll have more when you add them together. So another reason this is great for stability too. You don't have to hold weight when you do this unless you want to. Just work with what your level is. All right, this one's one of the funnest exercises we have, an explosive step up. So you're gonna start with one leg up, you're gonna drive it down, you're gonna jump up as high as you can. So this one's all about concentric power, right? Concentric force production. We don't really have a load. We're just smashing the foot into the box, jumping up as high as we possibly can. Make sure you're good at landing before you do this. Landing's very important. So maintain the phases, right? But this one's really fun, not gonna lie. You feel like you're flying. Make sure you don't do the swim arms because then you look goofy. But this one's a fan fave. You guys know we were, of course, gonna include plyometrics. So this one's very, very broad. You heard me mention earlier, anything with that stretch shortening cycle. So the way that we like to do it, right, we break it down. We start off with low level plyos, really working on that foot ankle complex. Make sure we're really good with our feet and our ankles. We have really strong feet and ankles, build stiffness. We wanna increase the load capacity. So we do a lot of single leg stuff, some multi-directional jumping and everything. And then we start to include, you know, the hips, hip hinge, very important. So some squat jumps. We do a lot of hurdle jumps, a lot of box jumps here, skipping. Everything we like to do multi-directional because it's very sport specific. So we're not gonna show you guys a bunch of plyos just because over the years we've shown a lot. So make sure you check out our other videos for some examples. But anything with plyos is going to be amazing for power production because power production is fast force production. Plyos are great for that, building that stretch shortening cycle, building that rapid force production. Number 10, med ball stuff. So we're highlighting 2 today, as you can tell by the position. Shot put is number 1. So I love shot put, lower body, core, upper body. It's all included, rotation, anti-over rotation, if that makes sense. This one is great for force production at an aggressive speed. Great for the shoulders. One thing that I love about med ball that I've talked about in the past is you get to basically, you know, full extension of force. So if we're doing something with a landmine, ooh, that was nifty. If we do something with a landmine or a dumbbell, right, at the top of the motion, you can't let go. So you can't have, you know, the piece of equipment fly out of your hands all the way. With a med ball, you can. So you are having rapid force production all the way through the movement, releasing the power at the top. This one's great for shoulders, great for that deceleration at the top, right? If your body's not good at that, your arm would fly out. So this is very important, especially for volleyball, because you got that hitting at the top. What's it called? Spiking. Volleyball players don't hate me. I'm a soccer player. But yeah, you guys need to have really strong, really good shoulders. So the second exercise, we're going to typical med ball slam. There's a lot you can do, but I love this one because it's great for the core. Once again, hip hinge. I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt that just says hip hinge. Ball over the head, great for the back, for the shoulders, the rotator cuff, all of it, super great. So these 2, definitely top ones that we have on our volleyball training. All right guys, bonus exercise. I love sled. We're going sled sprint. So all about how much force you can produce. Make sure your mechanics are good. When it comes to weight selection, you want something that still allows you to go fast, right? If we train slow, we're gonna be slow type of dealio. So we want something that can help us explode, but you want a little bit of resistance. Pretty much you don't want your mechanics to break. And then if you're still moving it fast, as long as it's not like stupid easy. But yeah, just your typical sled sprint. My knees popped the entire time. Bye bye, hopefully you enjoyed.